It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the video game franchises that everyone loves to play.
No matter how long I wait, and oh, have I waited.
For this list, we'll be considering factors such as the overall popularity of the franchises, the gross revenue they've accumulated, the number of copies sold, and how well they've expanded to other media. Number 10. Assassin's Creed.
You have style, but endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Considered Ubisoft's best franchise, the Assassin's Creed saga made quite an impact with its focus on the millennia-old struggle between the Order of Assassins and the Knights Templar. While the franchise does include elements of science fiction, it also intertwines its narrative and gameplay with real-life historical events, locations, and figures, making it quite appealing to history buffs. With each new game, players can explore different time periods ranging from ancient Egypt to the Viking era, as well as the American Revolution. The series currently features 13 main titles which have been praised for their visuals, design, as well as narratives. As of September 2022, the franchise has sold more than 200 million copies, and there are even more games on the way. Number 9. Soulsborne. The fact that this franchise helped to spawn an entirely new subgenre speaks volumes of its popularity. Created by game developer From Software, the Soulsborne games share many similarities and mechanics, which include challenging difficulty, learning through repeated character deaths, dark fantasy settings, as well as environmental storytelling. The titles produced by this franchise have been well received by critics, and most people even describe them as being some of the best video games ever made. The list of popular titles that make up this franchise includes the Dark Souls series, Bloodborne, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, as well as the universally acclaimed Elden Ring. Number 8. God of War. With more than 66 million copies sold globally, the God of War franchise includes some of the best action games ever produced. Following the story of the Spartan warrior Kratos, the series is divided into its Greek era, which follows Kratos and his quest for vengeance, followed by its Norse era, which takes things in a new direction as Kratos seeks redemption for his past actions. Regardless if you're a fan of the classic or new era of God of War games, both have received overwhelmingly positive reviews from critics for their storytelling, character development, visuals, soundtrack, and in some cases, for redefining the meaning of scale in video games. Number 7. Mortal Kombat.
Fight!
From its humble origins as a popular arcade game, Mortal Kombat has evolved into the best-selling fighting game franchise in the world. Mortal Kombat sets itself apart from other fighting game series thanks to its extreme levels of graphic violence and its fatality finishing moves. The series is also known for its rivalry with Street Fighter, another popular fighting game series. While Street Fighter may hold the title of the highest grossing fighting game media franchise, Mortal Kombat has sold more units. Another reason to love this franchise is how some of its titles allow players to fight as characters from pieces of media, such as Rambo, Spawn, Kratos, Predator, as well as Omni-Man.
Fatality. Johnny Cage wins.
Number 6. The Legend of Zelda. Considered one of Nintendo's most successful franchises, The Legend of Zelda has gained much fame and notoriety since its debut nearly 4 decades ago. As the franchise's popularity grew, it also helped influence other big names in the video game industry, including Dan Houser, the founder of Rockstar Games, as well as Dark Souls creator Hidetaka Miyazaki. Overall, the franchise has sold more than 150 million copies, with practically every title being a major hit, especially 2017's Breath of the Wild. Considered both a masterpiece and an inspiration by critics, Breath of the Wild was praised for its open-world design, with its sequel Tears of the Kingdom perfecting on an already incredible foundation. Number 5. Final Fantasy.
Get down here, Merc.
RPGs don't get more iconic or more diverse than the Final Fantasy franchise. As of 2023, the series includes over 16 main titles, with most having achieved major commercial success. The Final Fantasy franchise has captured the hearts of millions with its high-quality visuals, cast of memorable characters, and also incredible collection of orchestrations. Along with selling more than 173 million copies and earning several Guinness World Records, the Final Fantasy franchise has also proven to be quite an influential force in video game history. In terms of overall accomplishments, one of the biggest was how Final Fantasy VII helped to popularize the RPG genre outside of Japan. Number 4. Grand Theft Auto.
Look like I got funny balls to you?
I haven't considered it.
Despite the controversy surrounding its violent and mature themes, Grand Theft Auto managed to become one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time. With more than 410 million copies sold worldwide, this open-world series, which revolves around the criminal element, has extended its reach across multiple gaming platforms. Although the series' initial titles were met with mixed reviews, things quickly changed after the release of Grand Theft Auto 3.
If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you.
From then on, the GTA franchise has become a critical and financial success and even broke 10 world records. So far, the franchise's most popular game is GTA 5, which has become the fastest-selling entertainment product ever released after earning more than $1 billion in sales within the first 3 days of its release. Number 3. Resident Evil.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Very few video game series have the honor of defining a genre, and the Resident Evil franchise just so happens to be one of them. Since the release of the first Resident Evil game, the series' subsequent titles have gone on receiving mostly positive reviews from critics. Eventually, the series became Capcom's best-selling franchise with more than 146 million copies sold worldwide.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice.
It's the face of survival horror in gaming, not only cementing the subgenre as a titan of the medium, but has continued to reclaim its crown due to its outstandingly well-received remakes. Number 2. Pokémon.
The mouse Pokémon, an electric type. It usually avoids contact with humans. Use caution or you'll be shot.
Pokémon isn't just a successful video game franchise, it's a global phenomenon whose popularity and impact surpassed all expectations. From the original 151 Pokémon featured in the first-gen game back in 1996, the franchise now includes over 1,000 Pokémon for players to catch, train, battle, and trade with from anywhere in the world. So far, the franchise has produced more than 120 titles and sold more than 480 million units around the globe. And of course, let's not forget the success of the Pokémon TV series, which has over 1,200 episodes and counting. Overall, Pokémon is currently the highest-grossing media franchise with a global revenue believed to be over 90 billion. Pikachu alone is more recognizable these days than most world leaders. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Persona. Its catalog contains some of the best RPGs of all time.
Up to you. Okay, guys, pass the baton and follow up. Persona.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Considered Sega's flagship franchise with a furious following. Tomb Raider. Features one of the most recognizable and badass leads in gaming. Metal Gear. Helped pioneer and popularize stealth and cinematic video games.
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mario. For more than 40 years, this franchise, and its titular protagonist, have made Nintendo a juggernaut. Including the Super Mario Bros. Sub-series, the franchise has also branched out into every other kind of genre, such as racing, sports, as well as party games. Mario has even managed to cross over into other video games, such as the incredibly popular Super Smash Bros. Series, where he's duked it out with some of Nintendo's most iconic characters. Considering the overall impact of this franchise on the gaming world and its popularity among fans, it's no surprise that it currently holds the title of the best-selling video game franchise with more than 830 million copies sold.
Here we go!
Did any of your favorite video game franchises make the list? Let us know which ones we missed in the comments below.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.